My name is Daniela Lorenzo. I am an enologist, and together with my husband, José Luis Gonzalez Bastias, fifth generation of winemakers, we run Viña Gonzalez Bastias. Inserted in the heart of the Maule Valley, our vineyard has 5 hectares of País and other Criollo grapes. Our purpose is to promote our patrimony wines and more than 400 years of family history. Our vines are more than 200 years old and were originally brought to our valley from the Canaran Islands with the missionaries. Knowledge has been passed from generation to generation, which has meant that our way of cultivating the vines and elaborating our wines is very unique to our land. Our vineyard is located in the coastal mountain range in what is known as the drylands of Maule Valley. We are 3 hours south of Santiago and 40 kilometers from the Pacific coast, in the river banks of the Maule River, where summers are dry with temperatures as high as 37 Celsius and the winters are cold and rainy with the absence of frost. Just across Gonzalez Bastias train station, a trip to our winery is like a trip to the past. You will see small rural communities that have stayed pretty much the same for the last 100 years, where people live off the land in what seems a very slow but hard-working pace. Once you arrive to Gonzalez Bastias, we cross the river by boat to arrive to our farm and winery, where you will find some of the oldest vines in the world and probably one of the oldest continuously family-owned heritage País vineyard. In the small paradise in between the hills, different species coexist in harmony and thrive together. A balanced ecosystem provides the perfect setting for biodiversity of species. A sustainable way of life that we love to share with friends, family, and volunteers from around the world. The heart of Chile's traditional viticulture is where País and Criollo grapes like Moscatel and Torontel are cultivated, and this is where our wines come from. A labor of love that combines a series of different activities depending on the season. After the harvest in April and before the vines sprout in September, chickens, turkeys, and sheep will roam in the vineyard, feed from the seeds, bugs, and grass, and at the same time air the soil and fertilize with manure. In the wintertime, during the month of July and August, pruning is done. Each vine requires observation to provide balance in each individual bush vine and to promote a healthy growth of the fruit. The year's production will be no more than 4 tons per hectare. A small but very expressive yield, a must to have quality grapes and wine. In the month of August, after pruning, and in October, when the shoots are strong, plowing is done with the help of horses. With this, we allow organic material to reintegrate into the soil and avoid compactation, which provides better space for roots to grow in the spring and to seal the humidity from the winter. There is no use of heavy machinery or chemicals are applied either. The absence of pests and good ventilation in the valley provide the best conditions to work 100% naturally. March is a very exciting month in the vineyard. This is when we harvest and crush our grapes. With the help of friends and family, we will spend almost 2 months picking grapes and fermenting our wines. Crushing the grapes involves the use of bamboo stick rock called saranda de coligüe. This allows us to crush and destem the grapes very carefully. Fermentation will start spontaneously thanks to the native yeast found in the skins of the grapes, and open fermenters and punch downs will allow enough contact with the skins to bring out the flavors and promote a healthy fermentation. The aging of our different wines is done both in old foudres made with Chilean oak, also known as Rauli, and some other wines are aged in clay amphoras for a period of 6 to 12 months. After this, our wines are released and sent to all corners of the world, allowing us to show the wonders and traditional viticulture of our beautiful Maule Valley. Come visit us in Chile for a unique winemaking experience, and make sure to enjoy our wines to learn what our grapes and traditions are all about. Please follow us in social media for more content about our farm and natural way of living. Cheers!